Hi there, it is Dr. Nicole Peak, clinical psychologist here. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Joining you on International Women's Day, which is such a fun time of year. Just a fun time to kind of reflect on what it means to be a woman. And I was thinking about it today. I really, something that kind of stands out to me that I tend to see in my work with my clients, especially women, is something that I feel that we don't learn. Nobody tells us this as women. I'm like, why don't they tell us? But this idea that we don't have to choose between being strong or being soft. Again, for the people in the back, we don't have to choose as women. We don't have to choose between being strong or being soft. I see it all the time. Women coming in burdened by career, family, trauma, ambition, love, grief, thinking that it has to be an either or. And one of the things that we get to do and have fun doing, it's not always fun, but a big part of therapy is really getting to unpack some of that stuff. And especially when we're talking about that either or, black and white thinking, life would be so boring if it was just black and white. And the nice thing is it doesn't have to be a strength or soft. We can have both. And there is this idea that two things can be true at once, right? That's living in the gray. And the idea that we can set boundaries and we can also be kind. We can really enjoy rest and relaxation and self-care, yet still be driven. We can take up space and yet not have to apologize for it. And we can be confident and still be figuring it out. And so some of the most kick-ass women, some of the women that really have it figured out and are just doing amazing things are women, really, when you look at them, are well integrated. They're able to recognize the different parts of self and not have to pick one or the other. They're not mutually exclusive. And so, one of the things to remember is that strength without softness leads to hardening, right? And softness without strength, that just collapses and falls apart. The beauty, the power comes in the partnership between the two. So on this International Women's Day, I want to celebrate the yin and the yang. I want to celebrate the fusion, right? The spiciness, the fiery, but also the tenderness. And knowing that we don't have to pick either one. We get to do both. I will see you on the next one. Have a great one.